Why is Jax afraid of corn?
Why are you afraid of corn?
I don't know, it's got a bunch of little pods on it. Looks kind of like an egg sac or something. It's gross.
He mentions two important things. It's pod-like, and it looks like an egg sac.
Do you have like a type of trypophobia?
What's that?
The fear of lots of little holes.
Yeah.
How about pomegranates?
Awful.
He doesn't know what trypophobia is, but he does know that he hates little holes. Oh, and pomegranates. In fact, why does corn get special treatment? Jax hates corn, well, he hates pomegranates too, told by the pom-pom herself. But anyway, let's talk about the only other thing we know Jax is afraid of. Abstraction. Because in episode 1, Jax sees the KAUFMO abstraction and has a look of genuine surprise on his face right before he recomposes himself and gets the hell out of there. Which might be surprising to some of you who thought that Jax's abstraction scene was the first time we've ever seen Jax give a genuine smile. So why is he so afraid of abstraction, and how does this relate to corn? In this scene, Jax floats naked and blissful through the many-colored symmetrical space. The colors remind us of an MRI brain scan. The perfect symmetry also reaffirms the imagery of a brain. And right before Jax is woken up, we see all of these colors coalescing into a single one, yellow. And just beyond a threshold, we see something we've never seen before, a large circular orb. It only appears for a few frames, but we see it's made up of small rectangular areas that look like cells or pods. By now, I think you can already see where I'm going with this. Jax isn't afraid of two separate things, Jax is afraid of one thing, abstraction. And something about this area, this yellow pod-like area, is the reason why. But since only 7 of the 9 total episodes have come out, we don't know anything else about this area, nor do we know why Jax knows about it and is afraid of it. Right? Who the hell do you think I am? There's actually a thematic reason why we went from many bright, beautiful colors to the single color yellow. Yellow is one of the 3 primary colors of the Amazing Digital Circus. Scratch is a yellow dog. As we know, Scratch was the first abstraction. And did you notice that anytime we see a letter B in a block, it's also yellow? But that's not the only yellow B. Because we know that Caine is obsessed with yellow bees. Bees are social insects who appear to function as a single organism. The term hive mind was created as a way to explain this behavior. Although there are many bodies, the colony behaves like one mind. And so now when we look back to this yellow sphere, we see that it doesn't look just like corn, it also looks like a beehive. But remember, bees aren't just yellow. There's a second color associated with them. Black. And what in this show is associated with the color black? While the minds of the abstracted cast members may become one, their bodies don't. They become towering, shadow-like monsters and disposed of in the black cellar. Do you remember the scene in episode 7 that is reminiscent of the Michelangelo painting, The Creation of Adam? The disembodied hand of RIBBIT reaches from beyond a black triangular shape, and Jax reaches back. When the fingers touch, there's an impact. Yes, I said Adam and I said impact. Given how End of Evangelion is Gooseworx' favorite movie, I'm honestly pretty shocked that there are so few video essays comparing the themes of the Amazing Digital Circus to the themes of Neon Genesis Evangelion. But I'm not going to explore NGE in this video, only mention it for its significance for those who know. And bring up terms like the Human Instrumentality Project and the Amber Colored Liquid, LCL. Someone else out there who loves NGE, please make an analysis video. I literally have Gurren Lagann tattooed on my body. You think I want to be making an NGE analysis video? And don't ask how we stray so far from corn, okay? Let's get back to this scene because there's something here that will reinforce everything we talked about. As their fingers touch, there are literal impact frames that flash 2 main colors, yellow and black. We'll have to talk about purple in another video. And now that we know what these 2 colors represent, we see how this scene very clearly represents the separation of Jax's mind from his body. But we're not done yet, because we still haven't answered what this thing is. Nor have we talked about eggs. Tiny theory, it's supposed to be tiny, keep it tiny. Jax says he hates corn because it reminds him of egg sacs. The first character that Caine puts under the door of the Chinese room is egg. Chinese characters are oftentimes made up of something called a radical. Radicals define the family that these characters come from. The radical for insect, the radical for egg is insect, meaning that the character for egg belongs to the same family of characters as fly, honeybee, butterfly, and shrimp. And who else in this show has connections to egg, corn, and insect collections? Oh yeah, Kinger.
Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Oh, did someone say something about an insect collection? Hey, Ragatha, can you help me count my eggs before they hatch?
Oh, yeah, of course. Wait, what?
Do you guys know about his wife?
Huh?
My what? Oh.
Notice how when he's handed his corncob blitz, it visibly calms him, similar to how the monster of Mildenhall Manor calmed him when he said,
You look beautiful, honey.
wait, honey? Like honeybees? Oh yeah, I totally forgot one thing. Beehives all have a reproductive specialist whose entire purpose is to lay eggs. The Queenie. I mean the queen bee. The queen bee. Kinger was thinking about the queen honeybee. Sorry, there was a mistype in the script. The script? Oh, hey, this isn't your average video essay, is it? We don't usually break the fourth wall like this. Even though I know you're there, I don't actually know that you're there. I'm just assuming that if you, the viewer, are watching this, then your mind is there and active. The viewer. Jax knows that RIBBIT and KAUFMO are out there, watching. Their bodies in the cellar, but their minds active. And believe it or not, this isn't just some crazy theory. The theme of tortured souls being trapped, desperate to escape, is surprisingly common. In Mildenhall Manor, the souls of the damned are swirling around, desperate for a vessel to escape its hell. Many souls, one consciousness. Caine gets cut off from the Candy Kingdom for eating the candy townsfolk. Sorry, did I say Caine? I meant the Fudge gets cut off from the Candy Kingdom for eating the candy townsfolk, and he can still hear them screaming inside of him. But the most clear proof of their minds being trapped is in episode 6 during the character awards. Notice how when Caine talks about the committee, his ominous face is being bathed in gold light, gold being a stylized, symbolic form of yellow. And they love Caine.
Shut up.
But wait, if they love Caine so much, why wouldn't they vote for him in the Best Character Awards? Caine might be able to make his adventures 57 times more immersive by using the minds of the abstracted cast, but he cannot control them. Their souls are damned, trapped in the pits of hell, waiting for a vessel to leave with. All Caine can do is put their souls into NPC vessels, and so even though they might say with their mouths, the way they voted shows you where their minds are at. Wait, they don't have mouths, they're mannequins. Neither does Zooble, and you don't see them wanting to scream. Jax knows something.
Have I ever told you how it's my dream to get eaten by you?
That's a weird thing to say and want.
He knows too much. Jax is afraid of Corn because he knows that abstraction is not a true escape. He knows what happens to the cast when they abstract. The minds of the cast are trapped in a prison. Their bodies may be in the cellar, but their minds are still active, amalgamated into one. All individuality is lost. How does he know? I'm finally out of answers. But one thing is clear to me. He knows. And similarly to how the rooms of the cast are meant to highlight their insecurities, I believe that their character design is not much different. Because if you haven't noticed by now, Jax has both yellow and black in his design. In his eyes and in the 6 prison-like chambers of his mouth that is always smiling. And it really makes you wonder who in this show is the one with no mouth and must scream. Thank you so much for watching my video. I always really enjoy making these. And a special thank you to my Direwolf tier Patreon members. If you want to join a community of theorists who all blindly agree with every one of my theories, like my friend Barry here, join my Patreon. Even free members get access to the North Pack Discord server. Oh yeah, and to all my fellow theorists out there, I hope this video can be a reminder that just because a post has 6,000 plus upvotes on Reddit and every comment is someone saying, "The show isn't FNAF, stop overanalyzing it," it doesn't make them right. And remember, North Pack, if you stay wild, you stay free. Adios.